I do think there's going to be a period where cash is eliminated. In this future utopia, we have flying cars and there's jetpacks and everything's on a screen. We're not pulling out wadded paper and dropping it on the counter. Everything's going to be digital. Charles Hoskinson believes Cardano will become the biggest crypto in the world, serving as a backbone of a new digital nation.
Sure.
I think I caught this speak. Yeah, this was the keynote address. I was in the crowd, folks. I was in the crowd. I was cheering. I was hollering. I was hooping. And then I got dragged out in a headlock. All right, people are scared of decentralized governance because they view it as something that takes away. But I never believe that. I think if you give people the chance to rise up and show who they are, what they can do, they will do amazing things. So that's our challenge. And that is why Cardano, I feel, is probably going to become the biggest cryptocurrency in the world, says Charles Hoskinson. Now, that is a bold statement. Bigger than ETH, bigger than Bitcoin. Nick, I mean, it's not a 0% chance. What would you put it at, though? Would you put it at single digits? I mean, I would say it's tough to be bigger than Bitcoin. It's already good. It's going to be real tough to be bigger than Ethereum. But if I were to choose on any coin to do it, sorry, XRP, I am choosing Cardano to be that coin.
100% agreed. In my opinion, Bitcoin and Cardano are the only true crypto projects that have stayed to the cypherpunk ethos. I think by value, Cardano won't be able to touch Bitcoin, but by users, for sure. I think there's going to be so many hundreds of millions of people onboarded in Africa, in the Middle East, in Southeast Asia, on Cardano with their NFTs, with their smart contracts, that it's going to blow everything else out of the water. I firmly believe that.
All right. And one more quote from Charles here. I think it's going to be more than a cryptocurrency. I think it's going to become the backbone of a new digital nation, a new society, a place where we can finally begin to trust each other again, a place where we do all our voting, a place where our money lives, a place where our digital life lives, and every dimension and aspect of it, because we deserve that. A decentralized version, not the WF plant version. Oh, yeah, here's, you laughed at that joke from the TV too loud. We know what you're laughing at. We're going to deduct your points.
You're laughing too loud.
You laughed too loud at that. That guy fell. That wasn't supposed to be a funny moment. Well, he did, and I'm sorry. So, yeah, that's essentially, guys, this is a scary thing. I've said before. I'm going to say it again. I do think there's going to be a period where cash is eliminated. In this future utopia, we have flying cars and there's jetpacks and everything's on a screen. We're not pulling out wadded paper and dropping it on the counter. Everything's going to be digital. And so do we want there are no choices? And look, we just got to pull out our US Gov ID, or do we want some decentralized options? And how do we get decentralized options? We get it with adoption, we get it with building, and we get it with just education here. And so I think we really, really press that message. We can make that future, because you don't have to use a credit card. You can use Apple Pay. Tim Apple built something big enough where it's going to be, used in a lot of places. I think we could do something similar with Cardano. I say we, shout out to the junkies, but Charles and the team and what they're building and all the wallet makers out there, they're really going to be what can get us to that next level, to that decentralized level. And that is where we all want to be. We don't want to be under the government's control. We don't want to live in 15-minute cities, but that is what they want us to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about the South Korean exchange here. Crypto exchanges are required to hold minimum reserves starting in September. This is pretty big. All right, so they're going to hold a minimum reserve of funds of 3 billion won. Someone in chat might know what that is. Oh, well, here we go. It's $2.26 million. Bury the lead there. The new reserve requirement will reportedly protect users in case of unforeseen issues such as hacking or system failures. We keep going here. Additionally, the Financial Services Commission's Financial Intelligence Unit, has reportedly prepared a draft for the rules. These regulations come in response to requests from cryptocurrencies and exchanges for clearer crypto framework. In response, said all the island holders. Shout out to MTG here. All right, and one more story here. CNBC covering Solana dropping Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin. Now, just the last part of that, they dropped Bitcoin Cash, they dropped Litecoin. How do you feel about that?
I don't care. They'll bring it back.
All right, well, if they were going to drop that, who would you want to replace it?
Cardano.
Okay. All right. Nick might like Cardano, folks.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's the most relevant. It's making the most moves. It has the biggest footprint outside of those other things. I mean, I'm sorry, Litecoin. Sorry. Just
I think
be
a
relevant.
lot of people would like XRP. There's probably some people, I'm surprised they went with Solana. Polygon,
Avalanche.
what they're doing with Starbucks and Reddit and some of the other big brands. I wouldn't be surprised to see Matic or ADA up there. I think, it might have been a better choice than Solana. I have some Solana, none against that team, but anybody got a Solana phone? It was like 6 people a day. All right, CNBC, one of the world's largest cable news networks providing real-time financial markets coverage, has dropped Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin and replaced them with Solana. Meanwhile, they'll continue to cover news related to Bitcoin and ETH, two of the most valuable crypto platforms. We go here. Subsequently, Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin are no longer in the top 10 by market cap and have emerging smart contracts and transactional networks that have taken positions in recent years. Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash have a market cap of around 4.8 billion and 3.7 billion and are among the top 20 still, coming in at 16th and 18th. I did not know Litecoin fell all the way almost to 20 there. Let's see. Let's go here. There you go. That's going to miss a coin or two. All right. So we go. Yeah, Litecoin coming in at 16, and then Bitcoin Cash now coming in at 19, battling this 3.7 to 3.8 billion dollar market cap there. So Bitcoin Cash fell 2.8, now dropping to 19. Looks like they're going to be out of the top 20. I would say out of the top 20 by the next bull run. Then retail will buy a lot because there's still a lot of apps that have Bitcoin Cash. So you're going to have retail. They're going to hear about Bitcoin. They're going to download Robinhood. They're going to see Bitcoin's $50,000. And they're going to see something with the same name that is $500. They go, oh, I'm just. Why would I buy the one that's 50,000? I'm gonna buy the one that's 500. That's where the opportunity is. We're gonna have a lot of that, and so I would expect it to, maybe it'll drop and then it'll surge back. I don't know when it'll surge back though.